I seen RPG Maker got a new trailer out for MV or something like that. That's cool. Wait, hold up!
I'm on set. 50,000 on my head is disrespect.
Okay, usually I don't make these type of videos, but there's something that's been bugging me on my mind. What is up, guys? It's me back again with these iMovie videos. I need to stop using iMovie, man. Even though it's better than that Windows Movie Maker stuff that I used to do. A lot better. But there's still a lot of stuff that I need to get done that doesn't need to use iMovie or something like that. But let's get into it. Now you probably wonder, what made me so mad? What made me so mad that I had to make a video on it? Well, I might be kind of over-exaggerating on the mad part, but I'm kind of less mad, but more skeptical at fact. I saw the RPG Maker MV trailer that dropped a couple days ago, and to be honest, it releasing on consoles, that didn't bother me at first. What's bothering me is the fact is like, how are Innerbrain is going to execute it. If you don't know who Innerbrain is, those are the people developing the RPG Maker series on PC, which is now coming to consoles. That's what the video's about. But one thing's for sure is, how is they going to execute it? How are they going to comprise this PC software into a video game that people can make video games out of? One big gripe that I had with this was how they're gonna execute it. Cause last time I checked, when Innerbrain made something was from the PS2, and that was RPG Maker 3. That game sucked. Like, legit sucked. I played that with my brother. I can't even talk about how bad it is. I'd probably say that for another video. But regardless, when I played RPG Maker 3, it was so limited from how much you can do with your stock assets and everything. I had to go back and emulate the first game. And to be honest, even though it was more of a 2D type of game, at least you had a lot more stuff to do. And their customization is a little bit more, I don't know how to say it, it's more extensive. But you have a lot more ways to do with your normal assets and stuff. When RPG Maker Fez came out, unfortunately I didn't pick that game up, but when that game came out, everything was a whole lot better from 3, but there was still some flaws there, such as like the user interface and such. It's like so hard from, this is what I'm hearing from other people. It's harder to like navigate from like tools and such, and how to do scripts and such, because they don't like blatantly tell you. And also like the assets and stuff, the assets and stuff are alright. Now let's look from the PC side of things. I've been using RPG Maker ever since VX Ace was out, or somewhere around XP was okay or something like that. But I was more on the VX Ace train, because how I managed to get into it is like when they had the free trial out on their website, on the RPG Maker website, and I was managed to get into that and made a couple games. It was fun, but I prefer using VX Ace over MV. I mean, MV's had some changes. I mean, for like the resource manager not being there, and also they changed Ruby script to JavaScript, which I do like, because it's more easier to implement things, rather than you have to learn how to script things and just have to go to YouTube tutorials, just know how to use just knowing how to script in Ruby. And one thing I like about the PC versions of RPG Maker is there's endless possibilities in there. Matter of fact, I've seen a lot of people try to do 7 modes. They have parallaxing tutorials out, a whole bunch of things. But let me tell you when you're transferring stuff from PC to a console, there's 3 things I want to see with this RPG Maker MV version for consoles. One is this: having a marketplace. I mean, how Fez implemented with their RPG Maker Fez player, for those who never had the copy of the game, and just be able to play the games people create without having the game for it. It's kind of like a trade-off. It's a good trade-off, since even though you do lack being able to make your own games, however, you still have this wide marketplace to be able to play other people's games and such. So I want to see something similar into RPG Maker MV's version for PS4 and Xbox One and such. Another one is allowing for custom assets. That's the biggest thing I want to see. That's the biggest thing that RPG Maker has to include. Or I'm not even gonna touch the thing at all. Cause as much as I'm kind of suck at art, I'm not the best person when it comes to art or something like that. But I always have this stigma that I don't like having to use custom assets or something like that. I'm kind of selfish on that, cause I like to do things my own way. But if it doesn't have anything like that, or you can like import stuff from the PC or something like that, or import projects that you have like on RPG Maker MV for the PC or something like that, then that is basically a no-go. It's kind of a no-go because you basically got to recreate the whole thing with all the stock stuff that is already provided for you. But if you're not art savvy as other people, or you just like say, oh well, I'll see how it turns out. I'll say go ahead, use all the stock stuff that you want. And one third thing about it is how you're gonna write JavaScript. How is JavaScript gonna be implemented? Because if you're doing JavaScript, there's no way you're gonna write all your code out or use plugins from Yanfly or something like that and just use your basic keypad on the controller. Nobody wants to do that. That's so time consuming and kind of mind wrenching at the same time. Nobody wants to do that. The game allows keyboard support, like you could just put your keyboard and mouse. Well, mouse probably be optional, but just have your keyboard in there if you're trying to write code out or something like that for JavaScript. That'll be fine, cause at least you have a little bit more accessibility when you're using it, and also gives you more ways to play the game. But overall, that's how my take is. If it doesn't have any of these options in there, I'm not touching it, especially those custom assets. Because if you can't have custom assets in there, there's certain things that is gonna be super hard to implement, such as like parallaxing or something like that, parallax maps. Because I've seen some people who made some pretty good parallax maps, like using Photoshop or something like that, Photoshop, GIMP, PaintNet, and they turn out pretty good. But it gonna takes a lot of time and effort just trying to sort each layer out, and then you put the plugin in just so you can like bind the two parallax maps, so you don't have to do something with it. I don't know. I forgot how you do it in VX Ace, because I don't really touch with it. I make tiles. I usually use tile sets that I try to customly make, but overall, if it doesn't have like a marketplace, able to port custom assets or or port projects and have some form of way that you can transfer JavaScript from a PC using a PC keyboard, I can't touch this. I'm not touching it. I'd rather stick with VX Ace that I got on this computer I got. So, oh well. I guess I'll just have to see when this game comes out next year.